And now, your mama knows. One, two, three, four.
Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. All right, subscribe. Come on, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. The most important thing about the channel is it's... The most important thing about the channel is it's a everything channel. So make sure you check out all of the playlists.
I have product review videos.
Login, movie reviews.
I'm just gonna look up and say, how-to videos. And then real quick, how-to. Oh, maybe I'm forgetting how I shoot. All right, you ready? How-to videos. What is the devil? How-to videos and gaming videos.
I make videos called Trash Talk 101 where, well, you guessed it, I talk trash or rebuttal back to someone who talked trash to me. Like I made a video responding to the Nerf Report and Angry Joe. Remember, I'm going to say shows and podcasts. All right, you got it? Mm-hmm. Shows and podcasts.
Wait,
no, you're not supposed to say it.
You're showing the pillow. Okay.
We don't have to do the head thing if y'all can't do it, all right?
Okay, just do it. No. Yeah.
And then put a little There you go. Whip that name. Shows and podcasts.
And more!
And also, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can be added into the new subscribers thank you videos where I make a skit and I post everybody name up on the screen who subscribed to the channel in an individual month. You gotta see videos like the March subscribers video where I was dancing. The July video I had my cute granddaughter saying thank you. Or even the video where I smashed my 84-inch TV as I said thank you to everyone who subscribed. Make sure you go to my playlist because the playlist is where you can see all the different videos I have. I have over 1,000 videos, over 50-something playlists, and every single video on my channel is assigned to a playlist. I want to thank everyone who ever came to the channel and watched a single second of any video. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And with that said, and now your mama knows.
And now, your mama knows. One, two, three, four.
All right, what's going on, guys? Man, we got some comments to read. Got to fix the camera. That's one thing I didn't do. My bad. But look, the sound's going good. That's pretty cool. And cutting my head off a little bit. Whoops. My bad. All right, cool. Guys, we are happy to be back here on Thanksgiving. This is cool. So this means we have never missed an episode, no matter what has happened, which is kind of cool. You know, we was here when we had no power. We was here when we had no internet. Tonight, I didn't know if we was going to be able to make it home. We was thinking we might have to have did it at Sandy's mom's house. It was crazy. But we made it, guys, because we know a lot of people want to see the show, and we want to interact with you guys. The virtual hangout, and look at Sandy looking stunning as ever. She got her little librarian glasses on and whatnot. We both got our black on, matching each other. So let's do it. So first, we want to catch up with these comments. Dave is in that. Look, Dave is the first person in the house. Said, "What's up, family? Happy Thanksgiving." Mr. World said, "Feliz Navidad." Oh.
Feliz good day.
Well, I was just reading it. All right. Nikki said, "Happy Thanksgiving." Dave said, "Nikki." I figured he would say it like that. And Nikki said, "What's up, Dave?" And then Dave said, "What's taking so long for the video to start?" It's impatient individuals. He said, "We got bills to pay, bruh." LOL. Mr. World said they just got back from a 2-hour road trip. Thanks for having my back, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, we literally got back, ran in the house, jumped down, and set everything up. So we didn't even stop to do anything. Literally, anyway. Nikki said they'll be on soon. My neighbors are freaks, but Daisy rocks. A happy Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Mister, how was the Popeyes turkey? Oh yeah. Nikki said, hey, Mister Josh Waring in the building. What's up, man? He said, happy Thanksgiving, Tony Starks Jr. and Sandy Cheeks. What's up? And Mr. Erber said, hey. And Mr. Erber said, gaming. So if I'm late responding, that's why. He's trying to beat Power Rangers, so he's been practicing. But it's not gonna happen. And Nikki, I don't know. I tagged her.
Lala is never coming back. She house. Eddie once.
Oh snap, Eddie Player One, what's up, man? Oh my God, I can't believe some of the Stadia community is checking out my show. All right, come on, let's do it.
Bruce can't take vote. Frank won't be joining. Sends his.
Oh, good.
Nikki said hi, Bruce. Hey. Popeye's turkey.
Listen, guys, you got to watch out for Bruce. So Bruce is the guy that when I was doing test polls, I got to tell this quick story. I was doing a test for my Super Saturday stream, and Bruce won like 10 times in a row. This guy.
My audio is not working.
Your audio?
Nikki said.
She's trying to be funny. Your audio has to be. I don't even have that. I had that thing turned off.
That it isn't working. Bruce said, LOL. Esther said, Bruce kept winning. Stop. LOL. My neighbors are freaks. Daisy rocks. Glad you liked it. Esther said, it's not working for Sandy.
I don't think that's possible. You guys are trying to be funny. Because.
Raffle.
All right, hold on, guys. Let me check it out. I literally don't think I have that on. Yeah, I got this on default. It's not even on. I just used the microphone on my webcam. I don't know what to tell you. And let me check out the output audio. It's on speakers. So I mean, yeah, default speakers. Yeah, I don't think it. Nothing's even on here. Let me check this thing out too. This isn't on. This isn't on. This isn't on. I just close it.
Nikki said, I made it turn. Can you hear me now?
Well, maybe she's just talking low. I don't know. But yeah, that thing isn't on. Okay.
Can you guys hear me now?
So guys, for the new people that just joined in, let me explain the show. So we've been doing this.
Mr. Setting here.
All right, we've been doing this for 37 weeks. We've been doing this before the pandemic started. We never missed an episode. Every Thursday, 9 p.m. right here. So what this is, and some people coin this, I would say Nikki, this is the virtual hangout. So Thursday nights, we're here laughing, joking. We got topics in store for you guys. This is gonna be cool. We got skits that we do. So guys, just stay tuned, sit back, whether you want to comment or not, but just have a drink. Hold on.
Bruce said, I can hear both of you. Problem. That when you talk louder, yes. Definitely.
Know why, Nikki? Because I'm always coming in stereo speakers.
Because you're annoyingly loud.
You know what? Anyways.
My neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rocks said, I let my sister kind of a control freak in the kitchen. So all I have to do is eat.
Nice. So speaking of that, we're going to get into that. So let's just jump into it. We've been delaying the inevitable topic number 1.
Josh said, librarian glasses. That means. They're my reading glasses.
Know about the librarians, huh, Josh?
And Mr. said, LOL. Dave says Sandy is still cutting it out.
Here, let me listen to it. I don't know what's funny. Y'all need to fix your stuff.
I don't know, guys. People are saying it's good. Somebody else says it's
I'm not using anything tonight, so I don't know why that would be happening.
Ray said, "What's heavier right now, your head or your belly?" LOL.
No, Ray.
You know what, guys? We actually went to a diner with my Thanksgiving buffet. I had turkey, ham, chicken, corn, mashed potatoes, stuffing, salad. Oh, and bread and dessert.
And Dave said his Note 10 is working perfectly fine.
Mister said, "I was wondering where Ray was," and then Dee said what he said. Ray said,
And,
"Your head got to be weighing you down."
and it sounds perfectly fine to me as I'm listening to it. I hear you perfect in my ear. I hear you perfectly fine. No cutting out, no nothing. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, go ahead. Our first.
Well, yeah, the first topic is pretty much I want to ask everybody what let's get into the spirit of Thanksgiving. Let's first just cover let's do a two-part thing. Let's cover what did you guys have tonight, right? Because I still want to know if Mr. Urban had that turkey from
He
Popeyes.
already said.
Oh, he did? Okay,
And he
cool.
said it makes turkey.
Cool. So then let's get into what we're thankful for. I know that's really cheesy, but let's get into what we're thankful for this year. So being that this was the year of COVID, right? So I call it the throwaway year. You know, like listen, this year was just whatever, man. It don't even matter what happened. This year didn't count. But excuse me, I want to do a do-over in 2021. But what do you excuse me, amongst COVID, what are you guys thankful for? Most thankful for? Don't give me the cheesy, oh, my family, and I love my little dog that licks on my toes.
Listen, I'm thankful that I got to.
Not for nothing. I'm thankful that Chloe Diz is in the building. All right. I'm thankful that when COVID happened, I sat home for a little bit, made some extra money. Pretty much most of my money went to fixing, redoing our whole bathroom. Had to get gutted, but hey, I was able to pay for it with cash.
All right, you need to back up. Read the comments.
My bad.
All right, so Ray said at Mr. Man, you know I gotta come give him help. LOL. And Ray said at Mr. Happy Thanksgiving. Dave said he is thankful for food. LOL. And Chloe said, "What are you guys thankful for?" And Ray said, "Family and blessed to be going." And Nikki said, "I had a problem with my potatoes. I was about to prep them for peeling. Then I noticed they all went bad. I bought them 2 days ago. I cried."
Oh wow.
And my neighbors are freaks with the easy rocks, said Santa. Got out again. Chloe said, "I'm thankful for seeing the silver lining in 20." And Ray said, "Blessed to see another day and get to turn 39 and family." Esther said, "After losing my brother, I'm thankful for life." Dave said, "Being blessed even in the midst of the pandemic. Got my soulmate and a." Nikki said, "I am thankful that it was the potatoes that went bad, not the turkey." And Bruce said, "Thankful for science and vaccine."
That's what's up, man. Bruce, you're thankful for cheating on those raffles. Just saying. Hey, you know what's cool though, guys? I'm gonna start doing raffles too. So the raffles is cool because it's gonna be in the comments, and you guys actually get to vote, and then it's gonna pick a winner. So what we'll start doing, maybe we'll try to have some type of winnings. Maybe I'll like send you guys Avon or something.
Listen, Ray said you should be thankful for your head not getting any bigger. Well,
you know what I am thankful for? Whooping people in Power Rangers. How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that?
All right, I can shut this down, guys. It's working pretty good for me. I can hear.
Look, Ray said he's.
You shouldn't have been up so late trying to practice and beat me in Power Rangers.
That's all that turkey you ate, man.
Oh yeah, we already know that we're gonna be tired today.
Nikki said, "Hey, mister, where is your Avon order?"
Man, she is not letting that Avon go.
Hey, listen, maybe he's waiting till closer to Christmas.
Josh said I should have been a Power Ranger for Halloween. Maybe next year. Oh man! All right, guys.
He's
So
gonna be the pink ring.
let's get into some topics. Um. So hold on.
Get into some topics, but you gotta hold.
Listen, we wasn't listen 2 hour car ride, and we didn't know if we was gonna make it, and we was gonna have to do it out there. Then we would have got home super late. So yeah, I'm a little off, but give me a minute, all right?
Mister said, I've been depressed. Probably won't order anything. But if you send me your Cash App or PayPal, I'll send you something.
Mister, what you been depressed for, man?
And Ray said, how long you gonna be able to see? LOL.
I feel bad because Mister is this Power Rangers depression. You gotta let it go, brother. You're not gonna beat me, okay? You got one win, so just let that light your light.
Mister said, I'll happily spend money.
Buy some deodorant. I'll tell you this much. For a guy, these deodorants from Avon are awesome. You get like 4 in a pack. So you want to contribute to Nikki, just buy a pack of these. You get 4. I think they gave me an extra one too, and they last forever. I'm still on one of these, and I bought them like back in the summertime when I started doing Avon. So yeah, so if you want to buy something, there you go.
And Mister said,
Oh, here. Handing the reins over to her.
pressed, lost his, and been in the stressed out.
Sorry about that.
And you don't always know.
Well, I mean, I know he's depressed about Power Rangers.
And Ray said, at Mister. And Nikki said, Mister, I am not going to take your money. Bruce said, sorry to hear that, Mister. Mister said, I'm just going to send her money. I support you, I promise. Nikki said, you're welcome. Mister said, at Nikki, I have a few. I'll be on. Dr. Spaceman said, hey man, thanks again for tonight. Have a good night. Nice meeting you. And Josh said, hang in there. And Mister said, I used to do 10K a week. Ray said,
Hold on. Dr. Spaceman's in the building?
and
Oh.
Ray said, so how you feel about the note curious done after this?
Well, I kind of been left the Note series, and I'm into the Galaxy Fold. And then what makes it even better is that the Note series is dying, so they can make the Fold even better because the third Fold is gonna have the S Pen.
Ray said, Fold 3 going to be false.
It's gonna be a beast of a machine.
And Mister said, on eBay alone, I shut down most of my getting back into. Got this, Mister. You all right?
Yeah,
and
man.
Dr. Spaceman sent a winky.
Man, Dr. Spaceman, guys, he is awesome. Make sure you guys check out his streams. It's Dr. Spaceman, just like that on YouTube. I was watching him my whole drive home. I watched him in the car as he was streaming.
And Ray said at Mister, what we gotta do, get on Power Rangers and LOL. And Nikki said, Mister, my neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rocks. Is it just me or is Sandy cutting out random?
Gotta be just you. So listen, check it out. But guys, and let me know if Sandy's cutting out randomly.
Josh said, Dr. Spaceman, like 30 Rock.
Yep. See, Josh was watching. Thanks again for tuning in, Josh. I appreciate that, man.
And Ray said Sandy's cutting out on mine.
All right. Well, anybody else, let me know if Sandy's cutting out. First of all, we can't even trust Ray because he lives in West Virginia. He don't even got a roof. All right, that's one thing. All right, Dr. Spaceman, take care, man.
And Bruce said maybe Mike.
I don't know. Here, one thing I'll do. Well, I know when I was changing things, you see something? I put it for I literally put everything on default. So I'm just gonna go to default. Go to default. So I don't know. All right.
Nikki said, no, it's not just you. I have told them that, but I guess my word isn't trustworthy. That's this guy. I've been telling you guys.
No, because I don't. I mean, literally, I didn't. There, I turned that thing off.
Listen,
That
we had a whole messed up show because
I mean, the whole show wasn't messed up, but anyway. But check it out, guys. My neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock sent me something, and it's kind of creepy. So it's a thing called Random Nautica. I wonder if you guys heard of it, and I wanted to bring it up. So apparently, it's like an app that you would go to, and when you go to it, well, you go to an app, and it tells you like, and Nikki, you may like this, but it's creepy. But
Nikki said she's not feeling love, Anthony.
it's all good. She'll get over it.
And my mom said hi.
So listen, you go to this app, and then this app, it's called Random Nautica, and the app, kind of like tells you the coordinates to go to based off of your energy, but it's really creepy stuff happens when you go to these different areas. Oh man, Just Joe is in the building. What's up, Just Joe?
Happy thing.
I can't take Ray. Ray, I'm trying to be serious, all right?
Jimmy Neutron.
So I got a head like Jimmy Neutron. Oh boy. Anyway, but I should have had this queued up so you guys could see it. I'll just do it like this to make it simple. Check this out, guys. She sent it to me, so I did a little bit of digging.
Stadia Pro Gaming said, "Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Oh,
Hope you and your
man.
family are well."
In
Same to
the
you.
building.
Rando nodding.
Oh, it's called Random Nodding. All right, check this out.
It's an app you download. It's called Rando Knot. What is it? Rando Knot gives you QRPs, quantum random point. What are quantum random points, bitch? Let me explain that to you. Quantum random points are high points of energy and power near you. Attractors have a lot of energy, voids don't have as much. So if you really want to get spooked, you go to attractors. This app gives you the location of attractors and voids, and then you go. There's an entire subreddit where people explain the weird stuff that happens at these points. People report paranormal activity, leaving the simulation or reality, feeling like you're tripping on drugs, spiritual awakening. But the number one thing reported that they say is a phenomenon because it can't be explained is the universe will manifest whatever you want. So they say before you go to this point, think of something really hard that you want. One time a person thought dog, and they went and there was a puppy. Spooky, bitch, spooky. I'm going random nodding right now, bet. I'm going to post an update right when I'm done and let you guys know my experience. If you like to be spooked, listen. Rando.
So there was a bunch of them I looked up, and it's kind of crazy. Like, it's a whole thing. I never even heard of it till she sent it to me, but there's a whole thing out there about rando nodding. And yeah, it was kind of crazy. Like, if you look up on it and what it's saying, what's up, Stadia Pro Gaming? What's going on? Yeah, it was really creepy.
Ray said, "Oh man, LOL." Joe said, "I'm calling." Yes. My neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, "I sent it days ago. He should have been prepared." Josh is put.
I mean, like I said, we was away and whatever.
Nikki said that might be a bad idea. But exactly what you're walking into.
My bad.
Enough they can't hear me.
Listen, speak up.
My neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rock. Somebody found the dead body.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I'm not saying it's legit, but it's a big thing.
Ray said, "We black, we don't mess with that." And Stadia said, "Not much. Trying to pull out my turkey out of his."
Yeah.
My mom said she feels like a stuffed turkey.
So here's another thing I'll show you guys that my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rocks showed.
Ray said, "We ain't no."
So this was funny. So police in New York busted an underground sex club. So here's what's funny is you would think all the things that people are still doing, right? And they don't care. That people are having big weddings, people are having birthday parties, people are getting together. But so I didn't find it surprising that in New York City, the police busted an underground sex club. It was just funny to me that it's like they're like, listen, life must go on. So let me ask you guys this. What is the one thing that you, right? So let's say we're told we can't do this, we can't do that, restrictions with COVID. Let's say they do a lockdown and we can't leave. What's the one thing that you would break the rules for? Like, is there something you would break? Like, if you found out there was a bunch of people doing something, what would you break the rules for?
Nikki said, my neighbors are freaks. That happened 2 blocks from our house. They found the dead. Ray said, come on, little Bill. Can you fix Sandy's audio? LOL.
Let me listen to it myself. I think they messing with me.
My neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rocks. At Ray. I guess you never watched Ghost Brothers. And Stadia Pro Gaming said, full body condom. LOL. Don't forget the mask, too. Nikki said, I am not a ghost hunter, but I do know ghosts exist. Stadia Pro said, if a family member was hurt or in trouble, I would break lockdown. Ray said, to take your head and go bowling. And Nikki said, Ghost Brothers rock.
All right, so I'm going to listen to you as you're talking because everything you just said came through clear. So I want to literally hear if it cuts out for me because I'm watching right now and listening to us talk, and Sandy just sound fine, nothing skipped. So I'm curious. All right, because I don't have anything.
So what would you do if you broke the rules?
All right, so let me turn this down a little bit. Yeah, I just heard you say that perfectly. If I broke the rules, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I found out there was like a underground movie theater, like, and people was like, listen, one of the movie theaters are shut down. Like, let's say if I found out that the Regal, that's only 15 minutes from us, they was sneaking people in like at certain times and they could watch movies, and they allowed us to use our unlimited movie pass. So we was just paying like, whatever we pay a month. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd be like, I'm gonna take my chances. I'm in the seats watching the movie, hoping that the cops don't kick the doors in.
My neighbors are freaks. Daisy Rock said, at Nikki, have to meet. Nikki said, only if it was a life and death situation. Other than that, I mean, what if it's game night?
But are we talking about the sneaking thing? Okay. Yeah, Nikki might sneak to do a game night. Listen, I might sneak to go to the sex club too.
Ray said, I'm going to use my fold and record the movie. Hell, we already going to be in jail. Dark Bite Prime said, happy holidays, guys. From UK. We don't celebrate here. Hope you have a wonderful day.
What's going on,
you.
Dark Bright Prime? Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tell all your friends and family to come over to the show. Just to let you know, this is the Thursday night show that we do, aka the virtual hangout. We laugh, we joke, we got skits going on, we tell stories. It's pretty cool. We tell jokes. It's just an awesome time. So thank you for tuning in, and just stay tuned. Sit down, get a drink, because we got a lot to come.
My neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rock said. It has been cleared lately, but every once in a while she drops a. Ray said, see, Sandy cutting out again.
And listen, I listened to her the whole time, and she didn't cut out.
Nikki said, I am an angel with corn. Jay Grom said, happy Thanksgiving.
What's up, DJ? Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for tuning in.
And Dark Bite Prime said, I subscribed already. Thank you. And Ray said, please don't bring out blind.
It might be that time. We might have to jump into that
we're
early.
about to come up next.
That's right.
Daisy and Duke show. That's part of the segment.
Ready to do it?
You guys ready to see Daisy and
Hey, calm that down, right?
Daisy?
Yeah, we got some new people in the building, so let's just jump into this early. All right, guys, this is a segment we call Daisy and Duke. But you know what? I never made a new stay tuned for Daisy and Duke, did I? Guess I didn't.
Ray said, brother, it's about time to hit the gym. I'm ready to come back.
I hope you start hitting the gym.
Nikki said, "Oh, see now, Ray, ask and you shall receive." Ray
Yep.
said, "No joke."
All right, guys, stay tuned. Yeah, I got a video or something I can play for them. Get ready. Yeah, I guess I'll just play the same one for the new people that came in. Hold on, guys.
And now your mama knows.
Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. All right, subscribe. Come on, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. The most important thing about the channel is it's. The most important thing about the channel is it's a everything channel. So make sure you check out. All right, so it's Thanksgiving and we got a lot of people up in the house. Look at all them people waiting to see Duke. Should I start this thing off with one of my favorite jokes they all love? You listen to me or what?
Don't nobody care about the
What?
Beatles jokes.
No, hey, girl, listen. I guarantee my neighbors are freaks and Daisy rocks, and I guarantee that gal Nikki, they gonna say they love it. Even Dark Prime, he came here just to see Duke. But I'ma hold off on my joke. Let's read some of them comments. Don't let the comments run away from us, you know? Girl, it's Thanksgiving. You happy?
Not with you.
You always happy with me. Listen, don't make me crack your barrel. Everybody gonna watch.
Ray said we write Dookie's jokes.
Whatever.
Don't tell no
Listen,
jokes.
I'm getting meaning in a mug. Trust me,
My neighbors are freaks with Daisy rocks. Go back to where she cuts out. And my neighbors are freaks with Daisy rocks. Someone killed Beetle and the horse. Nikki said, it's the same one from before. And Dark Bite From is laughing his ass off. Ray said, rewrite it right now. Bruce Campbell said, dang.
Listen, Bruce is a cheater. That's all I know. He cheat on everything. One time I was in school with Bruce, he cheated on all his homework.
My neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock says, what the fuck? It's trying to give us seizures. And Josh said, Dookie about to get his barrel cracked.
Hey, Josh, don't get her amped up because
Dark Bright Prime said 100% Duke. And Nikki said, Dookie! And Chloe said, Miss Daisy, that hat is fly, girl.
No, don't hype her up. Don't hype her up.
How you always hating on me?
I ain't never hating, but you be hating on me.
Ray said, how you gonna crack a barrel when you can't see, Dookie? Don't be cracking no barrel.
Listen, I feel bad for them people in West
Stadium
Virginia.
Pro Gaming put turkey. And Ray said, how good can you see right now?
Anyway, is it that time?
Bruce put them 3 laughing faces. And
What?
Nikki said, us girls stick together, right, Chloe?
Anyway, let me tell my joke. So
Lord,
I gotta
we
get.
don't want to hear your
Girl,
joke.
they want to hear my joke. You get your guys. Listen, you gonna hear my joke and you gonna hear her joke. So get your joke ready. Get your joke ready, and I guarantee my. You want to go first?
Your jokes is
Do you want to go first?
Nobody want to hear.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, cause they ain't gonna want to hear.
Go on, watch. I'm gonna blow her joke out the wall.
Anyhow, a man and a woman meet in an elevator. Where are you headed today, that man? I'm going down to give blood. How much do you get paid for giving blood? About $20. Wow, says the man. I'm going up to donate sperm, and the sperm bank pays $100. The woman angrily gets off the elevator. The next day, the man and woman meet in the elevator again. Fancy meeting you. Where are you off to today? Sperm bank, she says with her mouth full. Trying to get her $100. I don't blame her. I'll do the same thing.
Listen, that was kind of good, but now, read them comments first.
Ray said your head too big.
No, you
got
got
to break the camera. I already read those ones. Josh said, a joke is Dookie Gaming. Ray said, at Josh, good one. Dark Bite Prime is laughing at my jokes.
Dark Bike Prime ain't laughing at your jokes. And Ray said, but you can't play Power Rangers, right? And he talking about Josh. Now, listen, guys, listen to my joke. I got to get close up to you guys so you can understand the sincerity of my jokes because it's amazing. So listen. There was a beetle. And this beetle was walking on a tree branch. And it wasn't just your regular tree branch. It was like a thick branch, and that beetle was walking. So the beetle looked down and seen a horse. So the horse was just galloping along, but slow. He wasn't running fast. So the beetle jumps off and lands on the horse's back. The horse, he jumps up because the beetle, you know, they got kind of like little claws. So it stabs him in the back. So the horse go, what you doing? He said, man, I was just trying to get a ride. So then the beetle looked at the horse looked at him, they locked eyes. The horse said, all right, fine, where are you trying to go? He said, I'm just trying to make it to my house, which is down there by the pond, but it's always these frogs that try to eat me. So if I stay on your back, you could get me there. So the horse is galloping and galloping, and the beetle's like holding on tight because he's almost about to fall, and he see like 3 of them frogs. Them frogs looking, they licking. They want to get him real bad, right? So he's holding on, he gets by, and then he makes it to his house and jumps off and go in the house. God darn, that's the best joke that's been told on this show.
Lord Jesus help us, because that wasn't even a damn joke. We can't even know what the hell he was talking about.
What you mean? He made it to his house. You don't get the punchline?
No. Anyway, Cherry Man Gaming said, what's up? And now your mama knows in chat.
Oh,
and Brady
man.
said, I'm talking about Dookie. Nikki said, hello, Chariot. Chariot said, what's up, Nikki? And Josh said, Duke looked like his breath stank. Back up from the camera. Ray said, at Josh, LOL. Good one.
Listen, you guys got the joke. Look, they all laughing. They love that joke.
Nobody laughing.
They are,
crickets.
trust me, believe.
Anyway,
they like my joke.
Crack your barrel. Shut the hell up. Nobody want to hear them boring jokes. They boring.
Girl, I will scratch a claw and scratch your eyes out.
Get out my face.
And if that don't even work,
and
then
Ray
you know
said,
you get slapped up with a smiley face.
Ray said, ask Duke the chat. I'll wait.
Don't you worry about that. I don't like reading names like Ray.
And Cherry said, LOL. Ray said, LOL.
We got Stadia Universe in here. If that is your real name, call yourself Chariot Man Gaming. Why you got 2 names? Why he got 2 names? Is he a special investigator?
Anyhow,
listen to another one of her boring jokes.
My jokes the best.
No, they ain't better than the beetle and the horse.
Can y'all please tell this man that my jokes is way better than his?
We're going to have a poll.
Yes, let's all vote. Daisy jokes or Dookie jokes? What y'all prefer?
Nah, I'm going to make the poll.
A boy watches his mom and dad having sex. He asks, what are you doing? His dad replies, making you a brother or sister. The boy says, you are doggy style. I want a puppy.
And now how that little kid know about that? Oh man, they must live in West Virginia.
He watching too much television.
Must live in West Virginia with Ray.
Ray said, why are you blind? LOL. Chariot Man Gaming said, is my original channel. Chariot Man Gaming. My neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rocks. Put them little beetles, I think, up there.
She loved them beetles.
And then Ray said, all you want for Christmas is some eyesight. LOL. And Nikki said, Daisy, hands down. Sorry, you tried and failed. Dark White Prime said, LOL. Josh said, Daisy all day.
We're going to do a poll.
And Ray said, at Mr. Where you at? And my neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rocks, Daisy jokes. So far, it's on me.
We're going to do an official poll.
Gaming said, just like you have Stadia Avenger.
Listen, don't try to trump me, all right? You don't tell me what I got, Chariot Man Gaming and Stadia Universe. You just sit there and you listen to what I got to say, all right? Just listen, bro.
Listen.
You gonna get scratched up too.
Dookie.
What?
Shut the hell up.
All right, sometimes. Listen,
you know, success is like pregnancy.
That's just like a pregnancy.
Yeah. Everybody congratulates you, but nobody knows how many times you got fucked to achieve it.
Well, listen, listen.
Lazy jokes all day, y'all.
No,
They know
no.
who's good. They know who's selling the jokes on. So ain't cheap. What you got to say now, Dookie?
That joke got me a little bit. But what I was trying to say was, listening to Ray and his dumb jokes about
Ray said you got a pumpkin head build. LOL.
listen to Ray and his dumb jokes, dumb head jokes.
Sherry laughing.
Listen, his
and
dumb
Nikki
head
laughing
jokes
at Ray.
is like a rocking chair. It gives them something to do, but in the end, it gets them nowhere. Ain't gonna make them beat me in Power Rangers.
Nikki said even though Daisy jokes are from her phone, not original, but they the best darn jokes you ever heard.
Listen, I think she just came at you sideways.
And Dark is laughing. And Josh said, ask Duke to say, where's that doggone dog gone?
Where's that doggone dog gone?
He had to mess it up before he got it. Ray said, man, I'll take that. What he said, man, I'll take that back. You got that Charlie Brown bill. And my neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rocks. Better watch out. Duke got to go all broke back mountain. Dark White Prime is laughing.
So what? I don't appreciate the lack of respect, because I'm the one that come up with the good jokes. I'm the one that be secretly telling her the jokes to use. And
tell me
I bet I do.
Not a damn thing.
I bet I do.
You don't even know where my jokes is coming from. Ain't even been to the website that I use.
I know.
Listen here.
It better be good.
There was a little boy and a little girl. They was in the bathtub having a bath together because they're young, right? Sometimes you put the little boy and little girl together when they're young because they're better. So suddenly, the little girl looked down at the boy. Said, touch that? And the little boy said, no way! I already broke y'all's off. Ray said, how you see it in your phone?
You're a funny guy, Ray. I'm trying to do something, but since you always cockeyed and in
you can't even talk.
Well, he getting me flustered. I don't appreciate it.
Got anything for us? Waiting for.
Girl, you don't know what I'm coming up with.
Man, it's the word. I love you. Tattoo. It's pink. Love you tattoo. Goes home and shows his wife. His wife says, don't try to put words into my mouth. What are you trying to look for?
I'm trying to do something on here, but it ain't working.
Well, then you need to get back to the show.
I'm back. Girl, do you want to get slapped in the mouth? Or you want to get your
Ray
crack?
said, got him, LOL. And Mr. said, at Ray, I'm here. Ray said, you can see to come up with anything.
Listen, let's just get to my part of the show.
And Ray said, at Mr. Man, you got to get in. I can't be the only ripping. My neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rocks. Dude, you don't even know what a joke is.
Anyway, let's get into the best part of the show.
Most boring part.
Guys, I'm going to need those numbers. So for the new people, this is where I ask you to pick a number from 1 to 217. So pick a number. Everybody give me their number, and I'm going to get to it.
Listen. The less numbers you get, that's 3. Just saying.
Don't do that. Listen, we're going to have a good old time.
Flo said 22.
Flo did said number 22 because she ain't no hater.
Nikki said 2 things.
All right.
Josh said 9.
See? So number 22 is if you could use a voodoo doll to hurt anyone you choose, would you? First of all, I'll take that first. I'm gonna hurt Ray. Ray, I would say your house will collapse on you, the roof, but you ain't got one because you live in West Virginia. So I'll make you come home one day and your toilet bowl just fall in. And you fall on the ground in a sinkhole.
I use the voodoo doll to crack Doopy's barrel. It's gonna crack it so hard that his hat fly off.
Listen, you gonna make me double fist you.
Like this. Y'all seen it? That's how it's gonna happen with the voodoo.
Now, one thing we don't do is knock my hat off. That don't happen on the show.
Anyhow, Nikki said, hell yes, I have a few people I'd use the doll on. Ray said, I'm going to use it to pop that little bill head. LOL.
Hold on, but Nikki said she ain't violent, but she gonna kill a couple people.
I didn't say kill.
That's what she meant. Trust me.
Said she have a few.
Listen, Nikki will get meaner than a mug.
Anyway, next question, 216.
All right, 216. I ain't hear Josh or Chloe answer the question if they will use that or not.
Ray said, I'm going to use pop your little bill head. That was the last person that said something.
Josh might use it on Big Mike. Where he at?
My neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, yes, biggest, sharpest pins I can get.
Or use it on who? And what number was we going to?
Ain't nobody going to say who.
What number?
I told you, 216.
216.
Flo said, only using it for pleasure. Still, thanks. Nikki said, anyone messes with my loved ones, I might just get gone.
So listen, I think we got
Look,
a lot
Big Mike is up in here.
Oh, Big Mike is in the building.
And he said, I am right here, Duke. And Ray said, it's going to take a lot to pop that head.
Anyway, I think we got a lot of mysterious stuff going on today. Because number 216 is if a crystal ball would tell you the truth about any one thing, would you, any one thing would...
Can you read?
I'm trying to, but
illiterate?
It says if a crystal ball would tell you the truth about any one thing concerning yourself, they don't mess that up. Concerning yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, would you want to know?
Yep.
So what would you want to know?
About my business.
Fair enough. So a lot of people say they want to see what happened in the future. I don't really want to see what's going to happen in the future because I might be upset when I see what happened in the future. But what I would probably do, I would use it somehow to make myself, well, I guess the future would be different. Because if I could see...
You know what's cool?
What's that?
Is Nikki.
I know.
Anyhow.
So maybe if I could see the lottery number. But I think it just says
cool.
about your life.
And Nikki said, Mike. Mike said, hey, Nikki. Ray said, your head is a crystal ball. I can tell my future right now.
I'm going to tell you this much.
And he's like,
I'm going to scratch Ray's eyes out.
And my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock says she needs several dolls. Nikki said, hey, where's Mike Penny? He ain't on there. Yeah, he's like our biggest fan.
I sent him an invite. I don't know.
And Nikki said, I do not want to know my future. Now we on Josh's question next. That's number 9.
All right, Josh said number 9. Let's go to that number 9. All right, so number 9 says, would you accept $1 million to leave the country and never step foot in it again? I think we talked about this a bunch of times. You and me, we out. Gone.
People could visit us.
I ain't coming back to the United States. I'm going to Australia.
The kids could send them tickets on holiday.
That's about it.
And for FaceTime or Zoom or whatever.
Whatever they use.
And then if they got their own money.
That's it. So what's the other numbers? And the guys let me know.
Ray said, I'm out. Taking it gone too.
See? Ray's gone.
The other numbers, I think it's number 7 next. Yep,
Oh,
Ray
you
said 7.
pretty good with that. So number 7 said, do you think the world will be a better or worse place 100 years from now? That's interesting. See, I feel like these young kids gonna ruin the country, but I also feel like it's a little bit more peaceful with the younger kids. Like for instance, when I was younger, you know, the color of my skin, because I was white, those darker people ain't like me. Yeah, the darker ones ain't like me. But now I see a lot of light people and dark people getting along.
Nikki said, nope, I love the U.S. Nikki said, worst place. And Ray said, worst. Ray said, we got too much going right now.
I know, but maybe the children are the future.
My neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rocks. Yes, as long as I can bring my dogs. Oh. Next one I think was 15.
Was it one? Let's see how good you are.
Yep. Bruce said 115.
Did say 115 hour. Well, Bruce, it might have something to do with wings.
Josh said Duke is Biff from Back to the.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat up little punks like Mike, like Big Mike.
Nikki said Josh, he is too skinny to be Biff.
No, let me just read this question. There's gonna be a couple people barrels I'm gonna crack. Trust me. And what's she talking about? Look, I'm Mina. Don't let me get roided up. I Hulk Hogan it right now. Tell me, and I'll Hulk Hogan it right now.
Shut the hell up and read the question.
Dang, I'll Hulk Hogan it right now. She's something.
My neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rocks. The younger kids are being taught by their parents. That's what's.
I know, but I feel like there's a lot more unity than when I was younger lad. Anyway, number 115 says, given the ability to project yourself into the past, but not return, would you do so? It says, where would you go and what would you try to accomplish if you knew you could change the course of history?
Then you stuck there.
True.
Stuck there.
Well, you're going to eventually get back here in that time.
My life is good.
See, I always would say I would want to go back and never be married. But to be honest with you, that could have matured me even more. What if I go back and wasn't married and then my whole life just went up in smoke because I wasn't grounded watching kids when I had little ends. And then I could be out there acting crazy and wild. I don't know.
So came back with this time.
Could be.
Ray said, I'm happy with my life right now. So, no.
Well, I ain't happy with Ray's life. He need to fix his roof.
Nikki said, you're right, Dookie. People are more accepting than they were back in the day.
Yeah.
Push the all kind of stuff on television is like it's.
Listen, girl, I ain't got time for what they talking about. Give me that.
Anyway, the next one I think was 218.
I think it was.
And I think it was, yep, my name.
Now, she just got you. Joke's on you, because it goes up to 217.
Telling you what she.
Listen, she thinks she's a slick Rick, but I've caught on to it from the moment she done typed it. When she typed in 2,
My neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rock. Kids don't see differences.
Well,
that's like kids ain't prejudiced until
yeah, but usually from the beginning, these kids now, I feel like there's not as much of the.
And Ray said, "Man, you built like Goldar." Listen, the chat, holla at me.
I could see perfectly fine. If I wanted to, I could read all these.
So that was all the numbers.
All right, all the numbers.
So a family walks into a hotel, and the father goes to the front desk, and he says, "Hope the porn is disabled." The guy at the desk replies, "It's just regular porn, you sick fuck."
Girl, I'm entertaining people. Anyhow. You want me to tell one of my jokes? You sure? Because I feel like they need a good joke from me.
They don't want to hear about beetles and horses crickets, and frogs, and all that nonsense you're talking about. Okay? Don't want
Getting a call from an old friend. I wonder what he wants. Franco.
to. All right, that one. Mommy, did you know that the nurses keep apart? Well, no. What makes you say that? Because the other night I overheard Daddy say that he spooked the ass off a nurse. Ray said, "You need to put your glasses on." Mickey said, "Anyone going crazy shopping tomorrow?" Ray said, "Nope. I'm done
Oh,
my Christmas shopping."
I forgot all about Black Friday shopping. So this one I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna buy Mortal Kombat 11 tomorrow for $14.99 the base game. Wish I could afford the rest of it, but I already don't pay for it before, so I think I'm gonna skip out on that. I might buy Uno because Uno's a real cheap price. This stuff is off of Stadia. What else? Don't know.
Done
Well,
my
listen.
shopping.
So you did your shopping. I did my I don't, and here's the thing, I ain't go shopping yet. I ain't buy a single one, two, or three. Nothing.
You always late to the light.
Last minute, because that's when you see, here's the thing about last minute shopping, right? You are real creative when you go last minute shopping. You just come up with stuff and it works out perfectly. You find out what you give yourself enough time to find out if there's something that somebody wanted that you didn't know. Get in them comments, girl.
If you say so. Big Mike said my mom and grandma are going to Walmart at 3 a.m. They can be there when the door opens at 5. Nikki said people are nuts. I worked at Walmart once on Black Friday and I was scared. Josh said Ivan Ooze said he would turn Goldar into chicken wing. Neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock's ShopRite has a really good price on a 90 box of K-Cups. Ray said, I'm going right to Dollar General. Like, LOL. Oh, you gonna crack your damn barrel.
You're gonna crack your barrel. Trust me. Trust and believe.
Anyhow, we should get back to our.
Alright, well, we had a lot of fun with y'all, but I'm gonna tell you this much. The next goddamn time somebody Ray talk about my head and anybody talk about my beetle and horse joke, because you know it's a lot funnier than hers, I'm gonna scratch your eye out and then I'm gonna slap you in the face with a smiley face.
Ray said, hey, Josh, you're a fan.
Josh used to be a Power Ranger fan. You could tell. Anyway, hold on and stay tuned. Be right back at you. All right, guys, we are back in the building, saying hi to all the women and children.
Ray said, come on, Goldar. Nikki said, I have to finish shopping, but I am not going there tomorrow. Ray said, yep. Well, Ray said, at my neighbor's. They up. I'll be back.
We actually only one time in my life went on Black Friday shopping, and it was like 5 years ago. Our microwave died, and we was like, and it was cool too. It was about like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, We just went to Best Buy. We walked right in, walked straight to the microwave stuff, looking, this is a good deal, grabbed it, went to the register, and we was out. Like, Black Friday shopping has never been my thing. It's
You
never
know
been
what
her
I
thing.
like? I did all my shopping. Got the list.
Yeah, I do like online shopping too.
And Ray said, I've been with my wife almost, but I got to. Nikki said, I got Sandy and Anthony. I got yours too.
Listen, I told you don't get me no
This
gift.
guy didn't get it. I got Christmas. Nikki said, Amazon backed up. Ordered off of Amazon.
Yeah, I
and
don't know.
Everything came in a week.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything. It must be like certain stuff.
It might.
Yeah.
Like Bobby's hoodie is.
Oh yeah. And Ray said, "I'm going to make sure it turn her neck or finger green." I was like, "Wait, am I reading that right?" And Nikki said, "Too bad, Anthony.
I
buy
gifts for
gifts.
family.
Listen, I don't care about your gifts. I don't care about Christmas, right?
He's a Grinch.
I could care less. Listen, let me tell you something. My oldest child is 23, and I'm 44. So I've been getting gifts since I was a kid. Then I got to the point where I had kids, been giving gifts. But look how the Christmas is done. It's played out. It's over
It's
for
not
me.
done.
Now I got a granddaughter, okay? I'm done. I could care less about this stupid fake holiday. If you guys want to give gifts, good. But you leave me out of it.
Already got you something. Okay.
Oh, well.
Ray said same.
Oh, race feel the same way about Christmas? Good.
Nikki said too late.
Well, I don't think it's any reciprocity going on.
Okay, what's our last topic?
Let's see.
Ray said, I hate Christmas. Ray, you're a Grinch too. Nikki said, you'll like what we got. My neighbors are free. Daisy Rock said, at Ray.
So so anyway, guys, this is cool. So we got to do, first of all, we got to do the show on Thanksgiving. First of all, so many of you guys actually watch on Thanksgiving, so that's pretty cool.
Big Mike said, so there's an age limit.
Yes, sir. Me.
No, there's.
For me, when the something's played out, like, you know, like when some people get to the point where they're older and they're like, I don't celebrate my birthday anymore. I'm sure we've all heard somebody say that, right? But we've heard that, right?
Nikki said, it breaks my heart that you're actually.
I'm 100. But
he takes
listen,
all the fun
but hear me.
out of other.
No, here's the problem. You people, and her including, took the fun out of it for me. With my kids, I used to surprise them. They didn't know what they got. Kids got older. It's like I watch around here.
Let me ask you something.
Let's hear it.
Is anybody stopping you?
No, it's just played out.
Exactly. So
no,
there you go.
Because it don't matter if I'm here. Let me explain myself. Christmas isn't what it was. There's no surprise. Kids they want what's on their list. Even back in the day when it was list, right? You never knew what you was gonna get. These kids hand in lists like there's a registration. They get everything on their list. They know what they get in ahead of time. Like Christmas doesn't have the feel it had for me, and so I'm just not into it.
Kids come. Ray said, at Nick, you gotta understand almost. Kids in his.
Thank you. I'm 44.
And Christmas ain't nothing to us now.
Exactly. And we ain't talking about little kids. The youngest kid in this house is 14. You mean so what?
So take
and then we got
that.
adults talking about, I'll get you a gift, you give me a gift. I'm good.
I don't care.
Keep your money.
I do the gift giving.
I do it because I only like getting you gifts because it's a surprise. Because you don't be like, this is what I want. So I pay attention to what I hear you want, and I get you a gift. And you love it, and I get to see the enjoyment on your face. But these kids, I'm afraid to get them something they don't want. I've threw somebody through a tree.
I took my them. They got something. Everything.
See what she said? They got something that they wanted. This is mother effing Christmas. You ain't supposed to get what you.
Listen, they got something that.
You're not supposed to know what you're getting. That ruins it.
They still don't know. Anyway, most of it. Ray said, at Nikki, I turned 39 in January, so I'm in my 40s. Nikki said, my husband, Nikki said, Ray, sweetie. Then Nikki said, my husband is practicing tracker.
I'm just gonna leave that alone. Did we miss something? It's confers.
Oh,
Okay.
my neighbors are freaks. Daisy Rock said, not even.
Go. My girl.
Big Mike said, lots to unpack with, as you gotta talk about this.
Of course. Here's Mike.
Yes, Mike,
Here,
maybe you could make him not agree.
here's Mike. If somebody don't agree with me, something's wrong with them. We can unpack all you want, but it doesn't matter.
And Ray said, man, no one wanted to hear no Christmas or Christmas college basketball. College basketball, probably, sorry, probably is. Not in the sport. I'd rather watch. I'd rather watch
Now,
a nice Lifetime movie of Christmas,
Hold
or
on.
listen to my Christmas songs,
Hold on.
and be happy and joyful
Hold
during
on.
these months.
You don't like college football. Maybe Mike's gonna have to unpack some stuff on the show.
He said college basketball. I don't like. I like
Must-
UFC
son
and
must-
wrestling. That's about it.
Something must be wrong with you.
And Nikki said, I get excited for Christmas, not just about gifts. It's a feeling. It's joyful. I like it. Ray said, whoa, Mr. Dandy. And he said, I've been a basketball player since I was 7. Listen, and that's why you love it, and I'm not knocking you for it. I'm saying, make my cup of tea, just like you don't like Christmas. And Big Mike said, I never said anything.
But you want us to have a sit down so you can unpack.
And Nikki said, I love Christmas. And be beat. Well, I know. It's playing 24 hours. I like it because it's like, it's happy. I like happy movies. Little love story. Christmas. Got a feeling too. It's not. Anyhow. Hate it.
I hate it.
Keep being your Grinchy.
Not for nothing though. It is just played out for me. That's all. Plus, I think what happened too was it might not have been that bad, but then in 2012 we started going to church. Then I got really I don't want to say religious, but I got really into the Jesus and stuff. So I actually, because I never believed in God, so I started learning about Jesus, and I realized it was mind blowing. Like, oh man, I really get the whole thing of Christmas. But let's be clear, Santa Claus is way more popular than Jesus. So it just made me feel like, man, these kids don't know nothing about Jesus. So I feel like church ruined a few things for me. Like it ruined me being a parent to a point, because this is weird. But I used to be more of a stern parent, and I started going to church and I got soft. That's one thing. And then two, with holidays on the other side, I feel like holidays are the veil is these are just more made up. I mean, we know a lot of holidays are made up, but it took some of the some part of it, the nostalgia, the holidays, oh yeah, and then it made me feel like this isn't we're not even catering to Jesus, we're catering to Santa Claus, right? And so it was a weird thing. So that's another part of why I'm not so into holidays.
Ray
Or
said,
not
we
also.
ain't happy here. Oh well. Nikki said, I completely agree with you. Nikki said, Ray, well, better get happy. And Ray said, at Nikki, nope, this ain't movie trolls. LOL. Ray said, I'm not getting up and. LOL.
I like the dance. Miss son? Read this? But yeah, this is kind of cool though, talking about Christmas, all that stuff. I mean, listen, guys, you can like whatever you want. I don't feel like you guys gotta harass me because I don't like Christmas. And I don't think,
We need to give you some.
It's not gonna work. You already know it out of everybody. And I'm so close to really being done with Christmas. Every year I say it, but I'm really, really close. Matter of fact, next year I'm done with Christmas.
Let me ask you
I'm
something.
saying it right now.
Is it fair to you? It's not, mother effer.
Guess what? She got another dad that was done with Christmas a couple years ago. So
My
what about
neighbors
that?
are freaks, but then it'll really be bad for her. You don't even have a mom. Then.
Listen, she got a grandparents, couple other
No,
grandparents.
you was heartless.
Well,
Right? My neighbors are freaks. Daisy Rock said did get a little caught up real fast.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of these people. I'm here or I'm here. So when I get into something, I try to really follow through with it. I read the Bible in 1 year. Like I really, really put my all into it.
Said Anthony, okay to have your opinion.
So here's what's funny. Here's what's funny. You guys like
And Ray said, I'll help Aunt.
hear it. All I said was I didn't like Christmas. I wasn't getting gifts, and then you guys, it was like the attack on me. All I'm doing is defending myself. So I'm not ruining it. You guys are trying to ruin me not liking Christmas. It's the funny thing is no one realized what's happening here. I look like I'm the.
Right, listen.
Hold on, wait. No, wait. The bad thing is, oh, like Mike, we gotta unpack. You don't like Christmas, Nikki. Oh my God, how you know? It's like, whoa, calm down. First of all, that'd be like me saying I don't believe in God. So everybody like, you don't believe in God? How can you believe in God? It's like, yo, calm down. So it's like, calm down. Allow me to, and I explained why I don't like Christmas, and I gave really good, 3 good reasons. So
my neighbors are freaked. But Daisy Rock said Anthony going to.
oh, listen, I'm not about that. I mean, that's her mom. Yeah, my kid, my grandkid. I ain't gonna. That's on her.
And JCJ24 said
Thank you.
220. And Big Mike said if he is done with Christmas, I was at a let's say.
Because I love to dance. That wasn't last year.
And Ray said when Sierra turned, calling her.
Oh yeah, that was last. When she turns 10. Hey, listen, you're her dad. You do that if you want. Yeah, man, I got nothing to do with it. Listen, I love to dance. You tell me it's gonna be music, I'm there.
Nikki said, I did say you're entitled to your.
Oh, did you now? Oh, you should have just left it at the door then. And
All
not
right.
try to badger me.
Anyway.
What? You damn right. Oh no, I don't know. All right, so listen, guys, I don't want to end this just yet. I feel like it's Thanksgiving. We're all together. So let's not end this just yet. We're what, at an hour? Oh wow, we're only at an hour 18. Crazy. I feel like we've been on here a lot longer, but we did jump into Daisy and Duke pretty early. And Nikki said, you know I love Anthony. Yeah, it's all. Listen, I don't take anything personal. I just do. Like I'm a defensive person too. So if you guys gonna come at me, and I notice a lot of time my views are different. So typically when I say something, it's always more than one person against me. So it's me having to defend what I'm saying, or debating, or arguing, or explaining, right? So you can't help for me to, like I'm not gonna just be quiet and be like, well, I'm one of those people where I'm gonna explain it. So I don't have a problem with anybody. I don't have a problem with people disagreeing with me, but just know I'm going to explain myself, And the thing is, I want to explain it with logic and fact, and sometimes people explain things with opinions and emotions. That's just where the issue comes.
This is there's a meme of like the French with the whole evil, right? Mm-hmm. It says, "I try my best to shop for Christmas presents, then I see something, think, you know who would like that? Me." Isn't that so real? That's like funny. I'm not gonna lie, I was shopping, right online, and yeah, I ended up ordering my that I like because I was getting them for. I was like, I like that too. I'm getting me that, and it was cheap. Like, yeah, getting that. That definitely happened. So, guys, what else do y'all want to talk about? And Ray said, Aunt, I'm with you. I hate the holidays. Nikki said, your spirit animal is a tiger.
Yeah. I never looked at spirit animal. I know my, I'm an Aries. I'm a dragon. My stone is a diamond. I'm a fire sign, but I never knew what my spirit animal was. But I like wolves. Why I can't have my spirit animal? Can't.
Tiger.
I guess a tiger is a lot better than bigger, stronger, faster than a wolf. I'm more into dogs than cats. How do you look up your? I gotta look up the spirit animal. Curious. What is Sandy's?
Says Sandy like Merry Christmas. Ray said his animal spirit a tiger, more like a monkey. Nikki said, I said that because how you do.
Oh, so is it really a tiger, or are you just making that up? Well, is it?
Oh, Google it.
All right, sorry, it's quiet. I'm texting.
Listen, someday you'll wake up on a 7:30 a.m. of your life. Doesn't make
That's-
does make coffee and breakfast. Dirty work. Ray said, I need those kids. Might have to do it next
I know. Look what my daughter just sent me, guys. Speaking of my granddaughter, she just sent me her eating. Yeah.
week.
All right, I guess this ain't gonna cooperate. All right, never mind. That's so cute.
And on that.
All right, Mike. Later, man. And
Bye,
yeah, I'll
Mike.
talk to you on Sunday, guys. Mike and I, we do our and that's Big Mike, guys. If you couldn't tell from the Big Mike and Little Ant channel, guys. If you're watching this, please, you have to check out that podcast. We do a really good podcast. It's pretty cool. It's probably one of the most times you'll see me be more transparent. Mike comes up with 4 questions. I come up with 4 questions. He has to pick 2 numbers from the book of question, and then I got to pick 2 numbers from his verses questions. The format is really cool. We ask each other some deep stuff sometimes, and we gotta actually like answer and like serious. And you'll hear some stories about me and my past, ex-girlfriends, ex-wives, just my life is pretty cool. And same thing for Big Mike. So guys, you gotta check that out. Want to thank Big Mike for jumping on. You could find that in my playlist. So if you go to the channel, just go click on playlist, and there's a playlist that says Big Mike Little Ant. So
Look,
you guys
my
gotta check it out.
neighbors are freaks with Easy Rock said Ant. Listen, this says a relationship should be 50. Pay for my nails and I'll scratch your back. I agree. That's what we should do. You should pay for my nails.
All right, let's see how that works out.
What? Scratch your back. Agree. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to look at these spirit animals.
My mom said, I love you, Aunt, no matter what they say. LOL.
Thank you very much, baby cakes.
Ray said before that, oh yeah, they think the other day, man.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
And Nikki
definitely.
says, Sandy, your spirit animal, wild.
Hold up, are you being serious? Like, how are you finding our spirit
She's
animal?
just saying.
Oh,
Why would you say a wolf?
oh, they got a quiz. Let me see the last one.
Nikki said, I Googled it. Oh, she did find it.
Hold up, how did you? Like, you used our birthdays? You use like, what do you use? You want to read that too, Sandy? Because I think that's pretty.
It says, happy girls suck dick. If your woman is not giving you head, don't effing like you. I said what I said.
You guys feel that's true?
And Ray said, you had your fold too. You had your fold for 2 years now.
No, 1 year. Remember, it came out 2019 in September 27th.
But cheating has become so normalized in society that people act like loyalty is something to be proud of. A standard.
Ray said, I don't lick nothing. No lollipops, no nothing, huh? Yeah, Nikki, I don't, when I look up your spirit animal, it's like, what's your favorite natural element? Like, stuff like that. So I don't know if, like, a spirit, how do you find your spirit animal and it's legit? Like, kind of like a horoscope. Ray said, I ain't eating no bird. Oh, my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, read it out loud. Which part out loud?
We're
And,
talking about
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what she wasn't reading out loud. Now Nikki said, my spirit animal is a cheetah. Am I a cheetah? Am I a tiger? Can I be a wolf? Look up my zodiac sign. Look like almost the same thing. Look, almost the same thing I'm on. Like some made up thing. But it's the same lettering, so it's like the same thing. But hold on, what did it say though? What make you a wolf or what make you?
this.
Yeah, I think it's like one of those little Facebook.
Spirit animal.
Ray said he's a monkey. Look, and my neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rock. She covered her eyes, her ears, her nose, and her mouth. So is that because you can't tell if you was happy or not in your relationship? Because Ray apparently isn't happy in his relationship. Said he don't look nothing. Going by what that thing said. That just still had me laughing. All right, so JCJ22 said, feel like to find your legit spirit animal, you'd have to consult with a native indigenous expert. With a native indigenous expert. Oh, okay, I read the question. I mean, yeah, I mean, because I feel like everything I looked up was
It
kind of like,
says a few techniques for discovering your spirit animal. Pay attention. Our dreams are intimately connected to our waking. So every time you see an animal, of course, write it down this morning. Is there any particular animal up again? That could be your spirit animal. Number 2 said, think about your past connection with certain animals. Your spirit animal may have been your animal growing up, a beloved pet, or just a wild animal that you always cross paths with when you were younger. Number 3, journal about the animal that you feel drawn to. Number 4, take a quiz.
okay, so this isn't a legit. So okay, so Nikki had me thinking like how you could look up your horoscope,
Well,
the
it
Eastern
is
or
legit
Western.
for Native American.
No. I'm not saying it's not legit. What I'm saying is there's not a like wheel that you look up. There's not a like put in your birthday and then it tell you what you are. That's what I'm saying.
Native American spirit animal zodiac.
Okay, so how do we know?
Goes by birthdays. So your birthday is in April. Let's see.
So
March 21st till April 19th. Falcon.
okay. Ray said, "Can we see you finish Last of Us 2?" So we promised this, right? Sometime before this week is over, we will
Oh,
do.
look, Nikki was right about mine. So February 19th, March 20th. So I found this chart goes by your birthday. There's the chart. Goes by your birthday.
So listen, um, sometime before this week is over, we will jump on The Last of Us 2. So we will definitely we'll play at least an hour or maybe more. With that,
So Anthony, a raven is of the unknown. And did I say raven?
Instead of Falcon.
Okay. Okay.
Let me read these comments real quick. This Zodiac or whatever this thing is. Hold on, and my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, take some, what is that? Yodi?
George,
I don't know anything.
with the little pipe.
Oh. Nikki
Fire.
said, LOL, I am a spider. Ray said, "What my animal?" Ray, what's your zodiac sign?
Oh, what's your
Oh, your birthday. Nikki said, "I looked up your birthday, then the zodiac sign, and it tells you." But does mine say something different? Well, what is mine? A
it
falcon or a
says a
raven?
falcon.
And Mr. Urban said, "I don't know my spirit animal, but I know my life number and my angel." Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, look, Ray said Jen.
All right.
So he's a goose. Ray, you're a goose. Goes from second.
My neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, "Google search says I am a salmon." Effing lame. Yeah, this stuff sucks. Is a salmon on there?
Mine's a wolf, yeah. A salmon is July 22nd through August 20th.
When is your birthday?
And Ray said a goose.
Duck, duck, goose. I don't like these things.
Listen, mine.
I don't even like wolves. Shut up.
Like, Twilight. Like Vampire Diaries. They got wolves.
Probably like the vampires more. Yeah, so I just talked to, because I like wolves a lot. This girl from my job told me that there's this, here, let me tell you guys. She said it's this wolf sanctuary. And it's close by. It's in Jackson, New Jersey. It's called the Howling. It's called Howling Woods Farm. And then guys, have you ever heard of the Golden Nugget in
Look,
Berlin?
Nikki said Ray is an alligator, but on my chart it says he's different.
Okay.
And Ray said,
do-
I might have to. Mr. said, nah, I mostly listening.
Due August 22nd. That's our neighbor.
Second. A brown bear.
Brown bear. Not a salmon. Yeah, so there's a wolf sanctuary called the Howling Woods Farm. Oh wait, and then have you guys ever went to the Golden Nugget in Berlin? Apparently they said the sauce for the chicken wings are amazing. So I want to see. Maybe I want to take Bobby there, and you like too. But yeah, they said like it's like the best sauce like ever. Yeah, we were talking.
In Atlanta?
No, in Berlin. I was talking, and somebody walked around the corner and was like, "Oh my God, it's amazing!" Like randomly. So I want to check that out. But apparently, I think it's like a pub or something. It's called Golden Nugget in Berlin. You guys ever heard of that? I'm curious. Um, let's see. Go up a little bit, and then Nikki said he is a Capricorn, and my neighbors are freaks. But Daisy Rock said my mom went. My mom went have to make a reservation. Oh, your mom went, but she had to make a reservation. But where? To the sanctuary or the Berlin thing? And my neighbors are freaks. But Daisy Rock. Yo, it's funny because this guy at my old job used to call me Falcon. Funny. He used to be like bald-headed Falcon. So my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said my boss went too. Now, are we talking about the
wolf sanctuary or
the Golden Nugget? My neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said brown bears eat salmon. Yeah, so that's funny. So are you a salmon or you have brown bear? Either way, you're eating yourself. Okay, well. And Nikki said W. Don't know what that means. And Nikki said, I was told by a psychic I should read tarot cards. You should, you know what, Nikki? You should definitely do something with your gifts. I feel like you're really true to your gifts too. And lately, you've been more expressive of your gifts, and I think it's cool that you're opening up more. You're like not shutting up, so to speak. And I think that's pretty cool. And like even your page I'm a part of. You always post in there, and it's really cool. And I try to like everything I see. But I think you should follow through with it. You know, there's people who believe wholeheartedly, and they could really get some benefit out of you. And my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said to see the wolves. Okay, got you.
I
Yeah,
wanna go.
I definitely want to go. Now I heard somebody said dire wolves don't exist anymore, but when we went to Busch Gardens, I'm pretty sure that the gauge said those were dire wolves. So I'm curious if there's dire wolves out there, like for real. That'd be pretty cool. Is there any place like locally that you guys been to, whether it's to eat or whether it's to like go and visit that you guys think are pretty cool? I know my neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rock. You was telling me that there's a place that does really good seafood that's in the area. Oh, speaking of that, it just hit me. I gotta put out our recycling thing. All right, sir. Make sure you remind me. I gotta put out our recycling. Yeah, that's it. Um, um, I don't know, guys. I wanted to see if anybody had any like well, then again, it's COVID, so what's even open? The wolf sanctuary might not even be open, but I thought it was be something pretty cool to do. And the girl from my job said it's really cool to go to in the winter time when it snows. She said they're really active in the snow, and it's like real pretty scene, all white and wolves running. It's near Jackson, New Jersey. My neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said paranormal show had an episode about it. Looked like a dire wolf. It was massive. Oh wow.
You just gotta make it.
Yeah, that's what I said. I would love, and that's what she. I would love to see a dire wolf. I mean, the ones we seen at Busch Gardens was pretty big. Yeah, they said you could pet them and everything. They said they had some dog wolf mixture too. Like their wolves
That
part
looks
dog.
like a.
Yeah, right. Um, Nikki said I have a friend who loves wolves. I'm gonna ask her if dire wolves exist. Yeah, I mean we probably could just
I
Google
like
it.
wolves.
Here, Google if Hey, okay, Google. I'm just trying to see who thinking of go. Hi Bixby. Do dire wolves exist?
What I found online.
I don't like it. Don't speak to me. Dire wolves were real and much scarier than we. The dire wolf is an extinct species of I guess the volcanoes. Or I guess they're extinct. I'm not sure. Um, Nikki said they might be trying to breed them. My neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rock said my mom's screensaver is a picture of her with one of the wolves. That's cool. So at my job, we got this one thing where you could change the pictures, and it's weird because when you change it, it changes everybody for that one thing. And the girl that's sitting next to me, she loves sharks, but I love wolves. So I changed everybody thing to a wolf. And Nikki said, I asked my Alexa, but she really didn't say anything. Alexa got to get it together. Still looking it up?
Doesn't say.
I don't think right now you need it. Not like we're going. Yeah, I guess you just go tomorrow. Guys, here's what's cool. I got 291 subscribers. No, sorry. I'm 291 subscribers away from my goal. No. I'm 209 subscribers away from my goal. So Super Saturday was pretty big. I got 23 subscribers during Super Saturday. And yeah, I have 791 subscribers now. So That's really, really cool. And pretty excited about this thing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See my boy JC do the hands up. Yeah, man. I appreciate it, man. It's been really cool. And I've been having a lot of fun streaming. Like I used to stream with my buddies every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. And we just did it for ourselves for the most part. You know, if people tuned in, cool, whatever. But since I joined Stadia Source, it's been really cool. I streamed on their channel yesterday, and a bunch of people from that stream joined me with on my stream. I do a regular Wednesday stream, 8 p.m. Eastern, where now it's called a Power Up Plus, and I stream like Stadia games, and it's a stream slash podcast where I talk to everybody. People get to pick the games. I ask questions, and it was pretty cool to see a bunch of people who've been streaming for a while, and that's popular in the community, actually jumped in my stream and was following me. I thought that was really cool. My neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, I believe there are a lot of animals that live in remote areas that have yet to be discovered. Um, I mean, yeah, Bigfoot might be real. No, but yeah, I agree. Like, uh, just look at science. Like, we keep finding like underwater creatures and that we're discovering and now naming them for the first time ever. We keep finding like reptiles and stuff like that that they never found before, like new frogs. But yeah, I'm definitely on board with there's a lot of stuff out there we don't know about. So here's a question for you guys. Would you want to have the ocean 100% discovered, or would you want to have outer space 100% discovered? And JC said we've only discovered only 5% of our ocean. Well, look, that's funny because that's before I read your comment. That was part of my thing. Nikki said, "Can you imagine if the animals from Skull Island were real? That would be. Imagine if Godzilla was real. Period." JC said, "We know more about our solar system than our own ocean." That's funny. That's going into what I was saying. Nikki said, "Outer space covered." Um, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, outer space. I don't think we're ready yet. That can't be. Yeah, that ain't real. If it is, that's wow, wow. Maybe she's a really small girl. Woman.
They were so desirable.
Well, I remember, in the show there's was supposed to be. They said there's some famous wolves at this sanctuary also, um, that or have been on TV. I forgot. I think maybe it was True Blood. The girl said, but uh, my neighbors are freaks. But Daisy Rock said, outer space, bigger threat. I mean, what do you think? The aliens coming to take over? And then if you remember Pacific Rim, they said we always thought the threat was going to come from above, but it came from below. In Pacific Rim, it was like beings that had a portal under the ocean that came out. So technically, we watch all these movies, but that movie depicted, us having a threat from below. My neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, "Don't have to go in the ocean. We don't have to go into outer space either." You know? Think you said I believe in other dimensions. Yeah, I mean, I got a sister who's a psychic and said like other dimensions and all that is very real. Like a creepingly, like when I yeah like when I see her and she talks, like I just instantly feel like she's legit, where she believes what she's saying 1,000,000,000%. Don't question it at all. Pretty deep and creepy. I seen this thing earlier. My uncle sent me, and it was a guy putting his hands in a bear's mouth. He was like, You can only do this more than once. Da, 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 da. And then when he put his hand out, it clipped to a guy standing there with no hand. And he was like, you can only do that more than once. And I was like, oh, so that might be what happened at the, go to this direwolf thing. You
It
want to
says
touch it?
it says on the website. Welcome your
That was cool. Cool.
I would definitely do.
And JC said, also how the human eye can only perceive like 3% of the light spectrum. That is interesting. All right, how much more you want to read about this thing? You've been like gone for like 20 minutes.
I've been.
No, you haven't.
I showed you the picture that Nikki.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then Nikki said, our friend Bob's whole family have certain abilities. That's deep. You know what it is? I one day would like to have an encounter that make me believe, but also I feel like I don't like creepy stuff, so I kind of don't want to have an encounter to believe. But I mean, I don't want to say Bob's family isn't real, but I almost find that hard to believe that somebody's whole family have abilities. And I want to know like what abilities? Like, is there striking abilities that like, I'm not gonna be able to say that was a coincidence. And my neighbors are freaks, but Daisy Rock said, true, and some believe UFOs go into the ocean. Listen, believe in UFOs, you can believe in, yes. Wasn't it something we seen the other day and people was like, I mean, if you could believe
What
in,
about that metal posting?
I don't know that. Yeah, that's interesting. Remember we seen something that was like, people say UFOs and ghosts aren't real, but then there's people walking around believing in God and spirits they can't see. So that's interesting. Right? Same person may say,
Like how you believe God if you everything.
yeah, it's interesting. Nikki says, sorry, I was texting Sandy. That's fine. I was texting my neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rocks earlier.
Argument. And
XP voice privacy.
Nikki said you should. Rock said outer space.
Want to go up there to get the money, huh?
Rocky World. That's. I was catching up with an injustice about the place.
Are you like Tekken 7? Man, if you think I beat you up in Power Rangers, you'll never want to play me in Tekken.
Mr. said, and I've had a close encounter paranormal.
Man, yeah, I don't know, man. You know what though? People could have paranormal experiences, but it not be creepy. I think we're always thinking like, oh, I don't want to be haunted. I don't want a ghost to follow me home. I don't want. Yeah, I don't want like my cabinets being all open when I come out of the room. But yeah, maybe not everything is gonna be bad.
Mr. said I wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, really. And it's okay for people not to believe either, too. You got to figure there got to be stuff that sounds so far fetched, people, would tend not to believe. And I think that's fine. And then it's fine for people to believe because you could only believe something that you've seen and you felt.
That there's a.
How that goes.
Rock said crashed.
Oh, wow. Now here's the question. Will he make the money from the meteor? Like, does he own the meteor now that it crashed into his house? Or is that in the name of science? Government owns it.
Yes. Got Texas Avon Store 5.
Well, that's if PS now going to allow you to actually play with me. That debacle that happened when we tried to play Friday the 13th for the Friday the 13th special stream, you know, that could happen again. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I own WWE 2K16. I bought every wrestling game besides 2K20, and I got and then I got Tekken 7. I don't got any of the other. I got 2K. Yeah, Sandy. Well, Sandy just doesn't talk as loud as me, and sometimes her voice just gets low. You can tell she's getting tired, taking her rings off and everything. Getting close to wrapping the show up. But look, we might as well do this last 8 minutes so we can make it a 2-hour show. This is so cool. I can't help but bringing up the story how we was gonna make it. We went from an hour and a half to an hour to 45 minutes. We were talking about only making the show 30 minutes, and then we just always go to like 2 hours plus. Now it's cool. Like I'm all into it. You know, I go a lot longer. Crazy.
Got Resident.
I was about to say, love to hear more of him talking about what
About
video
his
games.
paranormal
Oh, it's kind of
life
late.
again. Paranormal. Right?
Oh,
What
wow.
does an alien want? All these little aliens. Always. I don't really.
Hello. Indonesian meteorite which didn't sell for one. Story made headlines around the world. A meteorite crashes through the roof of an Indonesian villager's home and turns out to be worth millions, changing his life forever. Oh, I guess he got the money. Wow, that's cool. Imagine that. Yeah, I guess it automatically becomes your property, I guess, right? I would just think the government would be like, oh, well, he would live in another country. So I feel like the United States would be like, that's property of us in the name of science.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like Men in Black.
Um, I don't know. And also want to thank my neighbors are freaks with Daisy
And
Rocks
he
for
said some look.
and cut me off one more time. Our neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rocks. I just want to thank her for sending a bunch of stuff throughout the week. She'll send me stuff. I don't get to everything. I don't put everything on here, but she sent me like 10 things, guys. So I apologize. I don't always bring it up. I just want to give her credit for that. She just showed me the thing about the meteor. I never seen them in it, but
I would like.
so that's what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The people who believe in spiritual. Oh, we're about to get into it now. That's what I'm talking about. It's people here who believe in spiritual powers, awakening, ghosts, but not UFOs or aliens. That's the funny thing. You have a person who would be like, I believe in ghosts, but you don't believe in aliens. So here's my question for you guys. What's more likely to be real? Ghosts or aliens? That's a good one. Probably because
they think if you got passed away.
right, because ghosts are supposed to come from us. We die, and we could clearly at least see who you were, right? We know that if I die, I was once here. But people could say, well, we never like Did I ever walk up to a flying saucer? No, right? But you've seen a person before. You know that person died, and science tell us that we're energy.
Probably talk. I have seen. I have seen. Reincarnated out. All the aliens. JC. All were what we.
I mean, there's too many BS ghost stories. You know? I mean,
We can say.
yeah, to be honest with you. We could even feel like religion isn't real because you'll go to a church and then all of a sudden they're doing all this nonsense and find out they was faking people fall and get up.
Somebody could Bible stuff. Mr. said you also have to look at how
Sure.
can't. British girl said happy Thanksgiving.
Oh man, my girl Nerdish Girl is in the building. Let me just shout her out real quick. She got a channel over. You can find her at Nerdish Girl pretty much anything, but she does a thing called a Pants Off podcast on Twitch, where if you watch, you can't have your pants on. And you can have anything else on, but you can't have pants on. So you don't have to be naked below the waist, guys. Have your underwear. But yeah, I want to give her that shout out.
My neighbors are Roxanne.
Yeah, I mean, not for nothing. I think it's both ways. We got cell phones. Everybody got a cell phone now. Where are all these? I want to see a really legit looking ghost video and a really legit looking flying saucer video.
Look, Nerdish Girl said, for part of the podcast, also said, while you watch it. And Mr. said, I'm practicing.
Listen, I haven't played that game in probably 7 months, and I guarantee if you and me play, I will beat you without practicing. Damn. Because I just kind of play Power Rangers and never really practiced, and I'm really good. But I put years into it.
And Mr. I'll keep all the UFO about earlier. I only follow us down about as big lights, not the actual.
Oh,
Thank you.
Hey, when is the Pants Off podcast? Because I'm gonna come on the next one. You do it like every night, or what's the deal?
I rushed by and missed 5 hours away. All the same track.
Well, here's the thing too about the ghosts. I mean, sorry about the UFOs. The military did acknowledge that those 3 videos that was put out in 2015 was actually real from the military. It was actually, unidentified flying object. They
Listen, they brought it out.
No, it definitely COVID was going on. Nobody even cared. But it's crazy that the military came out and said, yeah, these videos that was put out in 2015 that was leaked, there are legit videos from the military. We take ownership that we have no clue what those things.
Even if some
That's it.
see,
True.
my neighbors Roxanne at Mr. Extra.
I mean, so let me ask you this. What would you guys have to see or feel or hear to believe it? Like okay, if you show me something on the camera, probably be hard for me to believe. So what would you guys need to see, feel, or hear? Um, and my neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rocks. The military admitted those 3 videos were real, and Trump created Space Force pretty fast.
Grab me. That was a neighbors are rocks.
My friend Rich believes he's seen a UFO in Allentown, New Jersey.
Someone
Yeah, if somebody literally made something come towards me and I was able to go like this and it stayed in the middle and I knew it was no strings or anything, that might get me to believe. If if I had a Ouija board and it was just my hand, nobody else's, and I felt it move, that might get me to believe. Um, if I seen a UFO myself, I mean, I've seen a couple things that was flying kind of weird, and I'm like, that looks kind of slow to be a big object. But remember one time we was driving home, and I was looking like, look at that thing, it's going way too slow. Look how big it is. It's not a helicopter, but I feel like that wasn't good enough. And we didn't get to take like a video or a picture or whatever.
said, Miss.
Ms. Urban said, I only have experience every decade or so. So do you think you were probed? You laughing? I'm asking you.
My neighbors at you.
That's true. They seem to come and visit you often. You need to send them to Ray so they could land on top of his house so he can have a roof. Let me ask you guys this question, right? So we're getting all into this craziness, but let me ask you this: if you were to move to a different state, like if you had the financial backing to just up and move to a different state, like it's no secret that we want to move to Florida. Um, where would you move if you could just move to another state in the United States? I'm just curious. I don't remember.
Like Frank.
Oh man, I'll tell you this. I think if I die and there's nothing, I mean I won't be around to know. But I'm gonna be kind of mad. I do want to die and like have the secrets revealed to me, right? I would love to die and it'd be like, whoa, one of those type of things.
I'm.
No, trust me, there's some people that just want. Remember, there's a lot of atheists that think there's nothing.
Nikki said, I would love to.
Wait a minute. What the questions have?
I'll send.
Scientifically, they say when
Look,
you're.
Al's on.
Oh man, I forgot
Where
to
you
send
been
you
at,
the link.
Al?
Yeah, Al, where you been at, man?
Got this.
Oh, he might have been here all the time for all we know.
And he said, let me tell you something. Nick. I like I haven't opened. How crazy.
I personally like to hear people's stories. Whether I believe it or not, I love to hear it. Like I love to hear your story and then I'd be so into it, like, man, I wonder if that's real. Or I might hear your story and be like, that can't be real. But either way, it's still intriguing. I love talking to people about this stuff. I I was a big fan of science. So like
She said,
yeah, I mean I love this stuff. I could talk about this stuff all day. Nikki said, Mister, I had a friend who died and came back twice. She remembered what she saw the other side. Science say that when you see the light and all that stuff, that's just like the chemical imbalance and stuff. That's they actually have a scientific thing, and you thinking other side and all that. It's like Scully and Mulder from the X Files. Mulder always thought everything was aliens, and Scully always had a scientific explanation for everything. Um, so, okay. Mr. Urban Rose said, "Yeah, I've met numerous people who went to the other side and came across family members, friends, etc." Here's what I meant for. Al said, Al said, "Oh, can I get that gumbo, jambalaya?" Mr. Urban said, "Here's the thing. This guy said he was met by a man. Years later, his mother showed him a picture of his late father on her deathbed, and he released that was saw. To keep this long story short, can you say? Al said, and the Lord said that He made the visible and invisible world. This is the Quran, and it's only in the Bible. Bible.
she
Well,
said that she
I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff on TV, seen a lot of stuff on YouTube. I love this stuff. It's real intriguing. Um, but I just don't know if in my head, I'm such a skeptic and a doubter. You could tell me anything, and in my head, I'm gonna be thinking, how is this not real?
said, I don't.
I'm telling you, you got to look it up, um, scientifically, what it says about the lights, that you see in the hallway, people speaking to you. I mean, listen, you get hit in the head hard enough, you're gonna start hallucinating. That's a real thing, right? Without you dying. So imagine, the brain goes so long without oxygen or whatever, and
Let me just crack you up with that. So
exactly, will wake up and be like, I seen you twice. It was two of you.
Al said there is life after that. And Jesus,
COVID, take room. All right, Andy is calling it, putting down the gauntlet.
you
Listen,
got over to
yeah, listen. when I get to 1,000 subscribers, people have these extra things where they got like members, and they'd be like, "Oh, if you become a member, there'll be like extra stuff for members." Maybe what I do is like when I become I can have members. By the way, I subscribe to members. I feel like I don't want people paying me money for extra stuff. Then again, I guess that's what we go to the store for, right? I guess if you like it that much. But if I did have members, maybe it'd be like we'll have a legit maybe 2 hour podcast, right? And then it ends, and then but only the members it'll continue. Like, oh, Sandy's getting tired, and then bam, the show will still continue, but only meant for members. That'd be something cool. Because I was trying to think of like what could you come up with um that I feel would make sense if people actually became like a paid member, right? Like what extra content? Like the thank you videos I do, I was like, well, maybe I will only do the thank you videos for the members, right? I make up little skits personally for that individual and it become a member. If you're a member, only you could see it. I don't know. But
No brain or heart. Able to
you know what I got to say to that? There's an exception to everything. And science is only as good as it is until we find something that proves something else was incorrect. Like for instance, effing dinosaurs had feathers? What? Like I grew up like listen, my dinosaurs ain't had no feathers, all right? But they show now that most dinosaurs supposed to have had feathers.
Maybe they were.
Go. And they said which one? The brontosaurus or the brachiosaurus, they said wasn't real. Like they end up finding out that that really wasn't like they found certain bones and the bones end up not being that. So they kind of so literally
They
we
put
grew
like
up
two different books.
correct. Like we had a illegitimate dinosaur all this time. Can't remember which one. I think it could have been the brachiosaurus. But
And
why would you be afraid then?
Al
Unless
said,
you got proof.
Al said, I just got up. Oh, I need coming over tomorrow. Leftovers.
I have to make a list of the people who watch the show all the time, and those are the people I invite all the time.
Right, get ready. I'm
Ready?
Nikki said, watch them having this.
We've seen that.
It's
Pretty
really
good.
good. Al said, it's real. It's all real. When on the world and Adam.
Right,
Said,
sir.
and starting we and my neighbors are Easy Rock said,
Yeah, look at that. The earth was flat until we found out it wasn't. What I'll do is I'll send you I'll send my neighbors are freaks with Daisy Rocks those videos also you sent Mr. Urban World. No, she's in. Also, you know what's the creepy thing is EVP, evidence voice phenomenon. So that's one thing I wonder if it's real. That scientifically they say that's how they could hear ghosts and all that type of stuff. So I'm interested in that.
do prophet that.
I just said.
Anyway,
All right. Anyway, Sandy's calling it, guys. Just want you to know. I'll stay here. This is why I need a studio. This is why when we move to Florida, I need a room. That's my streaming room, and I won't be bothered. And it won't be in our bedroom.
Nikki said, and yes,
Really. So, Nikki, do you believe Ouija boards are real? Could I,
said yes.
well, could I come over your house this weekend and you pull out a Ouija board?
She said,
Listen,
I did.
well, that would be one way you could prove it to me.
I've never.
But it's real. Let's look. He's just proving that. Some things you can't see are real. For something. And Nikki said, yes, Ouija boards are real. Now don't mess with them. Yeah, but would you mess with one just to prove to your friend that ghosts are real? We could get together and have a listen, if I ain't doing it by myself, let's get together and have a Ouija board session. Good night. Hey, you're not supposed to say her name on here.
I said, Sandy, your microphone is giving a problem.
Yes, people with bad devices doesn't work for.
Like he said, it opened.
Yeah, my grandma used to always said, don't play around in the graveyard because nothing can follow you.
Mister said, I'm getting those ready for you. LOL.
Waiting.
And my neighbors are Rock said, at your house.
Nope, I'm do it right in between our house.
And Nikki said, you can all you want.
Listen, come to my house. We'll do it at my neighbor's house.
We're outside parking.
Do it. Listen, one day I want to, well, let me not say that. I think the day I might acknowledge that I want to know if it's real, then I might start seeing crazy stuff. Well, if I die in a car accident tomorrow, guys, you know what happened. Actually, hold on. Let me say one last thing. There's this really cool movie I watched when I was a little kid. Oh my God. It's called Witchboard. And it was about this ghost that was like an axe murderer. His name was Malfader. And I'll never forget it. Look how I remember the name of the movie. I remember the evil spirit's name. And it was crazy. It had to do with a Ouija board. They were trying to stop him. I need to look that up again. Witchboard.
That you might bless yourself.
Prove it exists. Nice. Yeah, I mean we're close to the same age, so it's definitely, and it's your interest, so it's definitely something you're watching at that age. Then it came out with a sequel. F that, maybe the tree, the moon.
Like this.
They think it's magic. Cloud gaming. All right, guys. Have a good night. We are gonna sign out of here. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Um, what else? Yeah,
Happy
it's been
Thanksgiving.
yeah, happy Thanksgiving. It's been pretty cool. We crossed that 2 hour mark, so that was cool. Mr. Urban World, I'll be waiting for your emails. Uh, my neighbors are free for Daisy Rock. I'll send you the emails as well. And Nikki, if you want to, I can send you them as well if you want to check them out.
And that if you back just said Happy Thanksgiving. Tomorrow starts Black Friday.
Yep, I'll be buying Mortal Kombat.
I have a quick.
What's up?
And Nikki said Christmas. That's rapper.
I don't know about in the world, but my favorite. So you're asking me the best or my favorites? I guess the best. I personally think
That.
I personally think Sticky Fingers is one of the best. I personally think Cannabis was one of the best, and I guess Eminem is one of them.
Nikki said.
So I'm gonna say Sticky Fingers, Cannabis, Eminem. Here you go.
Buy that.
Okay. 1,000 bars or 100 bars definitely gonna go down or went down in history as one of the most amazing masterpiece rap. Right.
Good night.
I'm not into rap, but I used to be. But yeah, I feel like Sticky Fingers' flow was just, it pumped me with energy whenever he rapped because he was so energetic. And Eminem just hit when his rhyming, stories, and everything is just the level of entertainment with him is amazing. All right, guys. Oh man. Guys, if you just tuned in, we're just seeing some people just jumped in. Make sure you check us out next Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We do the show every Thursday. As you can see, we don't miss a day. Um, also, make sure you catch me on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, where I'm game streaming, doing the Power Up Plus. And then you're going to get your second helping of the Power Up Plus on Thursdays at around 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time on Stadia Source channel, right after Stadia Source Roundtable podcast. And Mr. Urban Rose said, all right, it's time to go to bed. Grab the pillow and rest your head. I'm going to email you stories about the dead. I'm on the point is words you never said. Uh, uh, uh.
All right, y'all. Good
All right,
night.
guys. Good night.
Love you.
Love you. Good night.
And now your mama knows.